Being a Sigma male isn't the dream most people imagine. In reality, it comes with a series of struggles that no one talks about. From constant misunderstandings to society's pressure to conform, Sigma males walk a path full of unseen obstacles. They don't fit into the usual social hierarchies and often face criticism and judgment. The independence that defines them is also their greatest challenge, forcing them to confront life's hardships alone. While it may look like they have it all together on the outside, here are 7 real struggles Sigma males deal with every day. Number 1. Being unfairly judged or labeled based on assumptions. When people don't know someone, they're quick to rely on assumptions that frequently cloud reality. It's like seeing a book with a plain cover and assuming it's boring without even reading the first page. People often make snap judgments about Sigma men without trying to understand who they really are or where they come from. They might think Sigmas are too quiet, shy, or even unfriendly simply because they aren't as outgoing as others. This problem arises because Sigma men prefer to stay out of the spotlight. They don't mind spending time alone or doing things their own way. They don't follow the crowd or seek attention, so others may mistakenly see them as distant or antisocial. Imagine having to explain yourself again and again because people don't take the time to get to know the real you. In school or at work, this can be especially challenging for Sigma males. Teachers or bosses might assume they're not interested or aren't trying hard enough since they don't raise their hand or jump into every conversation. Friends might think these men are hiding something or believe they're too good for others when they don't open up as quickly. Everyone judges, but Sigma men deal with misjudgment more frequently. They are often deep thinkers and observers, noticing details others might miss. This careful nature is sometimes mistaken for being slow to react or overly serious, but in reality, they're just processing information to better understand it. Society is structured in a way that doesn't favor Sigma men, forcing them to rely on themselves and figure things out alone. Sadly, people can't see the full picture and instead fill in the blanks with their own assumptions. Number 2. It's hard to trust when everyone talks fake. For a Sigma, trusting others can feel like walking a tightrope in the middle of a storm. It's already tough, but the wild winds of fake talk make it even harder. Promises and compliments are often thrown around, but deep down, a Sigma knows many aren't genuine. They often find themselves surrounded by people who say one thing but mean another. Sigma males are simple at heart and prefer honesty above all else. But when people have hidden motives or say things just to please others, it becomes difficult to trust anyone. Trust for a Sigma is like a precious gem that's hard to find. They want to believe others, but it's tricky when words don't match actions. This struggle intensifies at work, where someone might smile and act nice, only to later reveal they were pretending. Sigma men, with their keen instincts, can often sense when something isn't genuine, making them feel like detectives in a mystery novel, always questioning who is being real. This makes it difficult to build close friendships. They don't want to waste time on fake people. It's not about being picky but about surrounding themselves with those who mean what they say. When everyone around you talks in a fake way, it can feel like living in a house of mirrors, where it's hard to see what's real. Sigma males would rather be alone than have fake friends. While this might seem sad, it's a choice they make to protect their peace of mind. Number 3. Unintentionally intimidating others. Sigma males may not try to intimidate others, but it happens because of their personality. It's like sitting quietly at a table, only for others to feel nervous simply due to your presence. Sigma males are often independent, confident, and have strong opinions, which can come across as intimidating to those who are more reserved or less assertive. This can create a barrier, especially in the workplace, where people may be afraid to approach them or share their thoughts, thinking they'll be shut down or dismissed. However, that's not the intention of Sigma males at all. They just want to be themselves and express their ideas honestly. Another reason they come off as intimidating is that they don't easily open up. They are like a closed book, and people struggle to figure them out. When people don't know much about someone, they sometimes create stories in their minds, often far scarier than the truth. In reality, Sigma males are private and reserved, not cold or unfeeling. Once they open up, they can be some of the most loyal and caring friends anyone could ask for. Number 4. Constant overthinking and perfectionism. Being a Sigma often means your mind never stops thinking, constantly searching for ways to improve everything, even when others think it's already fine. This overthinking starts with small things, like wanting perfect handwriting, to larger things like finding the perfect job. It's like balancing a glass of water on your head, always careful not to spill a drop. Sigma men are their own biggest critics. Even when things turn out well, they find minor imperfections. This perfectionism drives them to excel but can also leave them tired and stressed, feeling like they're running a race with no finish line in sight. This overthinking can make decision-making hard because they worry so much about making the wrong choice. Number 5. Difficulty finding like-minded individuals. Finding friends who think like them can be tough for Sigma males. They enjoy deep conversations and exploring big ideas, but many people prefer lighter topics like movies or trends. This can make Sigmas feel out of place, like aliens in their own world. At work, they keep a low profile and focus on tasks, avoiding office gossip or after-work events. This can make it difficult to connect with coworkers. While they want to contribute and improve things, their directness may be misunderstood as troublesome. Point 6. Stubbornly facing problems alone. By nature, Sigma males tend to trust their own judgment and abilities, believing they can solve any problem if they put their mind to it. This strong sense of independence is admirable and one of their defining traits, but it can also become a double-edged sword. Sigmas often feel the need to prove to themselves and perhaps others that they are fully capable of handling life's challenges on their own. Asking for help, to them, might feel like a weakness or a burden they don't want to place on others. This mentality can be both empowering and isolating. On one hand, it pushes Sigma males to become highly self-reliant, which enables them to navigate through difficult situations with grit and determination. On the other hand, it can also be a trap. Some problems are too complex or overwhelming for one person to tackle alone, yet Sigmas may stubbornly refuse to reach out for help. They are reluctant to lean on others for fear of appearing weak or incapable. This behavior can lead to unnecessary stress, frustration, and sometimes burnout. Instead of sharing their struggles and lightening the emotional load, they often bottle everything up, convincing themselves they have to bear the weight of the world alone. It's not that Sigma males don't appreciate help, they simply prefer to test their own strength first. In their mind, facing problems alone reinforces their sense of independence and reinforces their belief in their own capabilities. However, everyone, no matter how strong, needs support from time to time. Even the most capable individuals benefit from fresh perspectives, advice, or a helping hand. For Sigma males, learning to occasionally open up and accept help from others can be a huge relief. It's not about weakness. It's about recognizing that collaboration can be an essential tool in overcoming life's obstacles. Point 7. Limited support system. Having a Sigma personality often means walking your own path, which sounds empowering, but it can also be isolating. Sigma males tend to move outside the conventional social structures that most people rely on for support, such as work or school networks, family ties, or friendships built through shared interests or frequent socialization. While others are quick to build large social circles or lean on societal frameworks. Sigmas prefer to stay in the background, working quietly and independently. This preference for solitude can sometimes result in a limited support system. Society is structured in a way that typically rewards outgoing, socially engaged individuals. Those who participate in group activities, speak up, and engage with others in communal settings. But Sigmas are naturally more reserved and introspective. For instance, in school or the workplace, those who thrive in group discussions or teamwork are often noticed and rewarded, while Sigma males may be overlooked because they prefer to work in silence or think things through on their own. This can lead to misunderstandings. Sigma males aren't antisocial. They simply value independence and quiet contemplation. However, because they often choose to stay out of the spotlight or avoid social gatherings, they can be misjudged as aloof or distant. Teachers may view them as disengaged, bosses might think they aren't team players, and friends may interpret their solitude as disinterest. As a result, Sigma males often feel like they don't quite fit into society's conventional support structures, which can leave them feeling somewhat isolated. Nevertheless, this doesn't mean they are entirely alone. Sigmas usually have a small circle of close, trusted individuals who understand their need for independence and respect their unique way of thinking. While they may not have a large support system, the few connections they do have tend to be deep and meaningful. Quality over quantity is a core principle for them in every aspect of life, including friendships. They would rather invest in a few strong, reliable relationships than have a wide network of acquaintances. In the end, though their support system may be limited, Sigma males find strength in their independence and ability to handle most situations on their own. However, they also understand that having a few trusted allies can make life's journey less lonely and more fulfilling. If you found these insights helpful, feel free to leave a comment. If you're unsure about what to say, simply write "done" to let us know you watched until the end. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we invite you to subscribe now and become part of our channel. Thank you for your attention. Until next time.